In the heart of 1980s London, amid the bustling city streets and the rhythmic heartbeat of urban life, there hid a figure of chilling infamy, a man whose name would be whispered among the most notorious in criminal history, Dennis Nilsen. Behind the unassuming facade of this civil servant lay a nightmarish reality, one that would haunt the memories of a city for years to come. Dennis Nilsen was not what he appeared to be. Outwardly, he was a well-spoken, polite individual, a former police officer, and a member of the British Army. Yet behind this veneer of respectability, Nilsen harbored a ghastly obsession. Between 1978 and 1983, he preyed on young men in London, luring them into his home with promises of food, shelter, or companionship. Once inside, his victims met a tragic fate, unaware that they would become part of a gruesome collection of killed souls. Nilsen's crimes went undetected for years. His methodical approach and apparent normalcy allowed him to lead his double life undisturbed. He lived in two different locations during his reign of horror, first on Melrose Avenue and later in Cranley Gardens. It was in these places that he carried out his horrific acts, strangling his victims before concealing their remains, often keeping them in his home for extended periods. A deeply disturbing discovery eventually led to his capture: human remains clogging the drains of his Muswell Hill home, noticed by a plumber. As authorities peeled away the layers of his life, a chilling picture emerged. Nilsen admitted to murdering at least 15 men, though the true count might never be known. During chilling interviews, his unfaltering candor about these deeds shocked even the most seasoned detectives. He described in detail not only the murders, but also the gruesome rituals that followed. In his skewed moral compass, these acts were expressions of companionship, perverse echoes of loneliness and alienation. The legal proceedings that followed Nilsen's arrest were a harrowing spectacle. In 1983, during his trial, the jury was confronted with one of the most shocking cases of criminal pathology ever witnessed. Nilsen was ultimately convicted of 6 counts of murder and 2 of attempted murder, and he was sentenced to life imprisonment, effectively ensuring he would never experience freedom again. In understanding the terrifying reality of Dennis Nilsen, it's necessary to examine the broader implications of his actions. His crimes were not just personal tragedies, but also reflections of systemic failures, signs of a society failing its vulnerable, leaving individuals isolated and unseen. Dennis Nilsen may have been a singularly disturbed individual, but his story is entrenched in collective societal responsibility. As the shadows of his deeds loomed over London, they prompted a necessary conversation about mental health and social welfare. Dennis Nilsen's legacy is one of horror, but it serves as a grim reminder of the depths of human depravity and the insidious nature of loneliness. His tale, dark and unsettling, is ultimately a cautionary story about vigilance, empathy, and the compelling need for compassion over silence. Though he's long gone, having died in 2018, his story serves as a somber monument to the victims and a reminder of the enduring need for society to look closer, think deeper, and care more profoundly for each of its members.